Everybody, shut the fuck up.
AOC! We rambling time. This is Rae
Carlo.
Act like you know. So, we are back. Ramble 76.
Oh.
1776. Get it. Anyways, Patriots. So we're gonna be rambling about some real shit.
Real shit.
Mama Awards 2014. $30 dresses.
Oh.
GD disses.
Oh.
Girls' Day, kind of fucking up a song with Illy.
No.
Just a bunch of crazy shit. Exo's Maze, crazy shit.
Marbles.
We're gonna be rambling about ongoing B.A.P versus TS. Fight the power.
90 to 1. 90 to 10.
Let's see. We're gonna talk about Bobby's disses.
Bobby phobia.
Ravi's response.
What?
Rap Monster's response. Everybody's response. We're gonna talk about Jessica's solo career. A little bit Ja Rule. What would I do without my baby?
Evil twin.
We're gonna be rambling about Amber Solo. We're gonna be rambling about a comeback for Wonder Girls.
Never.
What else we be rambling about? We rambling about Bookie selling some drugs.
You get that new shit?
We gonna ramble about a bunch of crazy shit. And we're gonna ramble Running Man, The Return of Superman, and Roommate. So you ready for this?
Yeah.
See, rambles! Alright, let's get down to it. Mama Awards 2014! What? Anyways, so, talk about
Love.
yeah. Because Mama Awards, you gotta love K-pop to stay. If you're from the East Coast in America, you have to be awake like 3 o'clock in the morning. That was insane. Like, we really got belligerent during the show. You can kind of see on our Twitter, the mood was getting like lost. Like, come on, let's get the show going. Come on, keep it fucking moving. So, started with the pre-show. Red carpet. Moon Hee Jun was the host and 2 other people. And yeah. They did outfits and stuff. They showed outfits. Who had the best outfit? AOA had outfits.
No, black joint was great.
All the females either had all white joints,
Yeah.
come from a wedding, or all black joints come from a funeral. No in between, really. But who had the craziest would be
I like Sisters.
Black B's outfits are just have no correlation to each other. They're just like, fuck it up, alright? like they all just went to their living rooms and were like, alright, get dressed, 3, 2, 1, and they all ran to separate parts of their dorm and did that.
Well, Kang Sang-yoon was wearing a 1920 zoot suit.
Yeah, that was kind of weird, but it worked with everyone else's
Gigantic.
weird thing. Sistar had some weird, like, wedding dress type thing. Wedding dress.
Looks good though.
Anyways, it did look. They look good. So, pre-show performances. BTS. They did Boy in Love. AOA did Miniskirt remix and Like a Cat. Block B did Very Good and Jackpot. And we're like, all right, this is.
I mean, it's very, very good.
Keeping us awake. Then the show finally started. Then, that's No. Bobby showed up with Illionaire.
What is that?
It's like, I can't forget how it goes. But there are reactions out there with the stiffest man in the house, Masta Wu. What's up? Like, did he have an accident or something? Like, he fell off a ladder or something?
No, that's hip hop back in the day.
Yeah, when they all rock bulletproof vests and they're just like, just all stiff. But he wasn't rocking one. He wasn't even rocking a double R. He wasn't repping. Anyways. So, what we didn't react to, Girls' Day did something. Actual something, not just general something. Girls' Day did something.
Just generalizing something.
Ailey did Don't Touch Me. And then both acts, Ailey and Girls' Day did Problem, which was a problem if you watched it.
You know how that song goes, right?
I'm not gonna.
He goes, we ain't got no problems. Oh.
That's exactly the song. But
crazy. It's so good.
I'm not gonna name names. You already know who couldn't hold their weight next to Ailey. They should just let Ailey do her thing. You know, someone wasn't holding her, holding part of the deal on that one. I mean, I'm not gonna try to hate. It's hard singing. So it's not like I can jump on stage. Anyways, so we reacted to Winner and Epic High set. Then John Legend showed up, which is kind of weird. You know, the press was like, Tiffany and John Legend duet, and John Legend asked Tiffany to do it. Say what? Am I right? But kind of weird. We all expected like a duet. Then Chen showed up. Chen sang way more John Legend than
John Legend.
He sang about equal amounts, those two. But Tiffany kind of like did a little bit with Chen.
You know why? Because Stephanie sang more than Tiffany.
It's getting weird now. And then John Legend accepted his award, whatever it was.
The Legendary something award or something.
Yeah, John Legend got the John Legend Award.
Solely for his
International Favorite Artist Award.
Oh.
International Favorite Artist Award. They had the backtrack song going on. It was really awkward. Like, is this supposed to happen? Very weird. Then John Legend sang his, his song.
Just give me the green.
No, after the song after.
Oh.
My head's underwater, but I'm breathing water.
He's Aquaman. Aqua Funky Man. He is Aquaman.
Yeah, it was a little weird. That was kind of strange. The whole, this is weird. But, and that's not as weird as Gukju and Seo. They're supposed to have a kiss. That was supposed to be the kiss stage. That's crazy.
It's too much.
But, they didn't kiss. Then IU showed up. Did her thing on Friday. Mino, surprise, Mino came out.
Song bluff.
Then Soyu and Jonggigo did some, which was also a very weird stage because Junsu's dad was there.
Yeah, I was like,
Pio and Boro had this weird thing. Pio was rocking on Viv fashion wear, looking like whatever Pio was wearing. Just watch an old. First on Viv 1, not on Viv 2. On Viv 1.
You have to say Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Who doesn't know who Aunt Viv is? How many Aunt Vivs are there?
You know there are kids who...
Okay, but how many shows have Aunt Viv 1 and Aunt Viv 2?
I'm just saying.
But Aunt Viv 1, whatever her outfits were back then, that's what Pio was rocking. The whole shebang. Anyways, sweater and everything. I can just see Pio lecturing Will on something. Anyways.
That's weird.
Or trying to break up a fight with Uncle Phil. Anyways. So
making out with Uncle
that was really weird.
What?
That was really weird. But then fixed it up with Sister Touch My Body.
You're tone deaf.
Then BTS versus Block B. Great set. Then Infinite had their set with Last Romeo and back. Then Seo Taiji went crazy with IU. And Zico came out again. And Roxco. And then EXO did their thing and Channel almost died because the fan cam showed Channel going off stage. Where am I? And then jump back on stage. And then like it was.
I think he needed oxygen.
Every time he got off stage, it was literally the scene when Neil comes out of the goop. like it was like 12 people fanning him, and people were like, how come no other EXO member was helping him out? Like, at the same time, we'd be like, yeah, maybe he does it all the time.
Like, oh, he does that all the time.
Maybe he's exhausted all the time. So
he needs more cardio.
Then GDYB showed up. Everyone lost their shit.
Shut it down.
And then, yeah. They did their shit. Fantastic Baby, the national anthem for Mama Awards.
Hong Kong.
That's like the theme. That's the theme song. And then the weirdest one, another weird moment in the show was the president of Korea just showed up like on screen, like, "Hey guys," I was like, "Music makes one Mnet." like, all right, that was weird. But awards, album of the year, Overdose, EXO, song of the year, Taeyang, Eyes, Nose, Lips.
That dong.
Artist of the year, EXO. Just the speech alone for this was great because, doing the regular shit. And then Lay grabbed the mic And then he started doing some Source Awards, Suge Knight. Oh, y'all ain't got love for EXO. Y'all ain't got love for OP10 EXO. Well, he didn't say that, but his tone of voice, and it wasn't sub when we were watching live. We had no idea what this motherfucker was saying, but it was intimidating. We were intimidated. He had a Suge Knight moment, and it was great. He shut that shit down. We were like, wow.
He was. I was like,
he laid the pipe down. He laid it down.
Laid the pipe down on who?
I mean, that was a pipe bomb. What he was saying. Anyways, so best male artist Taeyang, best female artist IU, best male group EXO, best female group Sistar. Very weird. Very weird that 2014. Aside from like each group's, controversies and shit, controversial times, it had to be either 21 or SNSD. But yeah, more love for Sistar. They got it. They got it. Best new artist Wiener. Best dance performance male group Infinite Lassa Romeo. Best dance performance female group Girls Day Something. Alright. Best dance performance solo Sunmi Full Moon. Yes, I actually agree with that. Best collab, of course, went to some. Vocal performance male Taeyang Has Nose Lips. Best vocal performance female Ailey, of course. Singing got better. Best band performance CM Blue Can't Stop. AOA showed up. Which if Eminem was cool with AOA getting it, then why couldn't someone from YG or EXO get awards for SNSD and 21? That's kind of weird. I don't know. Anyways, questions gotta be asked. Let's see. Best rap performance Epic High. Best music video 2 PM Go Crazy. They did not perform. We were just so disappointed. They had gold bow ties, son.
Hashtag everybody knows.
Hashtag everybody knows. Best Asian style EXO. International favorite artist or John Legend. K-pop fans choice male Infinite. K-pop fans choice female Tae Seo. So Tiffany actually got that. Most popular vocalist IU. Is that the one where they're giving roses and shit? Or like they made it seem like IU was like dying?
I mean, I don't know, because Mino almost won that.
Mino was like, I need that rose. Like,
but you know what you didn't notice? Sung Yoon was doing the same thing on the other side.
Yo, Mino was like Bobby, Mino, all those motherfuckers. They were good. They were having a good time.
They just had a good time.
Having a good time.
We from YG. Fuck you guys.
Let's see. What else happened? Oh, best lawsuit group went to B.A.P.
Runner up EXO.
Best lawsuit solo went to Kris.
Oh, there you go.
It was close there, but Kris, since he was the first one, they could have given it to Luhan, but Kris had more votes, right? Best dating scandal went to Taeyong and Baekhyun. I mean, just the cookies, just the blatantness of it. Like, hey, we in a parking lot and we're not being careful right now. Like, look at us shining lights on our face. A lot of, best relationship that was always a relationship. It was not a big surprise. Would have to go. A lot of people saying GD Kiko deserved the award, but really, it was Nikun and Tiffany. Did you see when Tiffany was getting the award? Now cut to Nikun. Like the PD was like, and cut to Nikun again. Like, fantastic though.
That's a good looking dolphin.
Oh yeah,
that's a good looking
dolphin. Best tweet, of course, everybody knows.
Hashtag everybody knows.
Best relationship that has yet to become fully confirmed, really, officially. People saying again, GD Kiko. Because YG is pretty gangster by saying we're too busy with Taeyang solo to check, too busy to call G Dragon. But it's gotta be Big Dick Choiza.
Yes.
And Suzy. Because they even walking around come on. They walking around. No, we just dog things. Shouldn't be a relationship with sleepovers.
Same clothes.
But those are all the awards. And a lot of people were talking about Mom Awards, Kangstoro's $30 H&M dress, which to me is like, first off, celebrities don't even pay for their fucking dresses, right? I thought like, you know, when you just have to drop the name like, oh, I'm wearing Versace. Versace hooks you up with the dress.
That's America. We don't know how Korea went.
Oh shit, they gotta pay for that shit. It's fucked up.
IU has a $30 dress too.
That's apparently, but you know what? I think that's like also like a double like, you know, pretty smart tactic there. People can't say you have a whack dress. You show up and just be like, it's $30.
And then people say, oh, look at her. She's so frugal.
What was the $15 sneakers that used to come out that came out with?
Starburys.
Starburys. You can just rock Starburys.
Piece of shit, Marvin.
You can rock Starburys. And no one can, they were ugly as fuck. But everyone in New York said, these are ugly as fuck shoes, but they only $15. So everyone bought Starburys.
I refuse.
Yeah, right. I got you for Christmas, man. All colors.
I burned them.
Anyways.
That's what he thinks of me. $15.
I got you 2 pairs, yo. 2 different colorways.
$30.
Anyways. EXO's teaser was great. That was shots fired. We didn't even realize until someone had to break it down for us, because you can't be showing some smart shit like that and to people who are deprived of sleep.
Marbles.
But the marbles, yo, they're trapped in the maze. The maze is different. The maze is totally different from the last comeback. There's no way those marbles can get out. Those 2 marbles. It's Luhan and Kris.
They're stuck in China.
That's probably what's happening right there. That you put that was some shit right there. And then of course G-Dragon dissing the mamas. Feed these children. Feed them mamas. Let them feed.
I don't even know how much money I got.
Let them feed.
Let them eat.
Let them feed. You try and tell me Kangstoro's outfit's $30. You try and tell me G-Dragon's outfit wasn't $30 because it looked like it was like or at least $30 worth of thought.
That jacket is.
And the red carpet was ridiculous.
Yeah.
The stage outfit was great. After when he came on with the GD Barnum.
And then he just had a tie with no shirt underneath. Like
that
no
was
collared
really
shirt. Like,
that really stripy shirt. Anyways, it's like he bought a shirt off on auction from living in America. Here's a state.
Apollo Creed.
Not Apollo Creed.
James Brown.
Yeah.
It counts.
Apollo Creed.
Apollo Creed.
First off, Apollo Creed's not dead. Not in real life.
Apollo Creed is dead.
Talking about like
Carl Weathers.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Rocky 4. Apollo Creed dies. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
So let's talk about this B.A.P shit.
I really don't want to.
I really don't want to either. B.A.P versus T.S. continues. Daehyun's former vocal trainer shares his thoughts on the lawsuit, and he put out all this shit like, yo, B.A.P can't talk to their parents. B.A.P can't talk to their friends. B.A.P has not allowed to contact anybody. They don't get paid. Blah 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 blah. Like basically, kind of shit that you already know what was going on.
So this person verified it.
I mean, he said. I mean, he hasn't even talked to Daehyun.
Oh God.
That's how you know it's real, B. Anyways, so insiders said that B.A.P is not the only group in TS Entertainment that's having problems with pay. Now, to say that, considering that the only groups really out is Untouchable and Secret, basically just say Secret and Untouchable are having problems with their pay. But Hyosun's like, hey guys, don't worry, she said, don't worry, despite all the speculations and shit. And yeah, B.A.P, TS is like, TS came out and was like, slave contracts, our contracts, go by the whole fair trade, blah, 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 all that shit. Geneva Conventions.
I feel like when Hyosun said that, the president of TS Entertainment had a gun pointed at her dog or some shit like that.
Probably. Or on Zinger, anyways. But,
allegedly.
Yes. TS said, yeah, 1-to-9 ratio, maybe, but we're really trying to shoot for like a 6 B.A.P. 4, a 4 B.A.P. 6 us type of ratio. But yeah, it did turn out to 1-9 for us. But the thing is, like, we gotta pay for food and stuff. You know how big Zelo is? Like, he's huge. That's allegedly what they said. But they were saying, yo, massages. They listed massages. Massages we gotta pay for. Like, all that shit. Plus the training costs. Plus blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. And all this other shit. And then B.A.P's like, hey, man, we didn't get paid for shit. You guys didn't treat us. You guys treat us like shit. Blase, blase. All I'm saying is this would have never had no problems if K-pop companies didn't, like, take all the money in VA. Like, that's like, you know, you go for a job and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna train you, but we're taking, for the next 3 years, we're taking all of your pay from, you know, to pay off the training. Like, no, you gotta take that shit out of your cut, not from my cut, right? I mean, isn't that how regular human beings work nowadays?
No.
This should have this, not me.
Should, but no, I mean, I understand. Like, if
that's ridiculous.
No, any company, if we're flying you somewhere,
Ooh.
we have to compensate for that and then cut the profit.
Boo. No, cut that from your own end. I need money. I am Bang Taeyang. Which, you know what? All makes sense, because when Bang Taeyang releases like his music on his SoundCloud, yo, TS has no fingers in that shit, so they could barely give shits about it. Like, makes sense so much.
90 to 10.
No one gets paid.
That is an insane cut.
No one gets paid. No wonder people sell drugs, yo. Like, more on that later. But yeah, and despite all this other shit, TS's new idol group, SONAMOO, reveals members hide these vocals. SONAMOO is not worried about their pay.
You know what my question is? Do they read their contracts?
That's why they should have the contracts where, like, listen, you can't be taking all the money. Like, you gotta give us some type of per diem type shit. You're killing us right now. You can't bribe us with motherfucking Jordans, okay?
No, cause you know what? When I was 21 and I got my first real job, like a legit, good paying job, I just signed that shit. I didn't care.
It's true. It's true.
And then the next thing you know, I'm blowing guys. I'm scared.
Anyways, whoa, that just went 0 to 100. Anyways, so
I see you're paying attention.
Let's talk about some dancing.
Dancing.
So, Bobby phobia.
Bobby phobia.
Our man Bobby. People are like taking notice of his Show Me the Money tracks now. Like, we talked about him dissing idols when the Show Me the Money was going on, and no one had oh, he's so good. He's really one of a kind. He's really up there with idol rappers. Oh my! People were totally cool with it, and now that he's like literally the shit, the people were like, wait a minute. He may have this boyfriend. He may have this BTS. He may have this VIXX. He may have this my oppa. Motherfucker, you going down, bitch. So
he waited like, what, a month or two?
They're kind of late, yeah. People are kind of late. But here's my thing. Bobby should be allowed to diss whoever the fuck he wants to diss. Because this is hip-hop, motherfucker. We dissing, motherfucker, this is a competition, right? It's just me, you know. So, like, he should be able to diss people. And the whole thing is, like, you gotta diss subtly, man. You gotta do some subliminal shots. Subliminal. And you know what? If you if I put a diss out there and Carlo catches feelings over it, that's on him. That's not on. Maybe what I'm saying is true because you feel like these subtle shots is directed at you, and that's on you if you want to return fire. So,
do you think B.I. should have done the hook for Bobby? Like, I bet you think this song is about you, won't you, won't you? Okay. These people are like real salty right now. They catching feelings.
People are getting a little salty. And the thing is, it makes no sense. First off, Rap Monster, his only alleged comeback is that he posted a picture of a song he's listening to by Verbal Jin, and then a lyric that says, with that type of skill, you're coming at me, or some shit like that, right? I'm like, yo, write your own shit, or don't write shit at all. Or like, and then Bobby, he made it clear. Everyone is able to. If you feel like this is a shot to you, listen. That's on you, because I only excluded Mino, Pio, Zico, and Bia. He excluded those four, so clearly everyone on the table is gang.
You think Song Gunhee is like, damn,
oh my.
you're young, B.
Yo, but that young bullshit, that Sunbae bullshit should be at the table for disses. I have to suck your dick because you've been in the business a year longer than me.
Why do you want Bobby to suck Song Gunhee's dick?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying because Ravi from VIXX caught some feelings.
Oh, it's because of Ravi.
No, he caught some feelings, and he released a track called "This Hater" on Born Hater's beat. This Hater, and he starts the song by saying, "Yeah, this song for Bobby. It's not a diss." I'm like, nah, fuck that. You gotta diss fucking. There ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. No, there ain't no such thing as halfway fucking disses. And he said, check it. That's right, I'm an idol, but you're also a fucking idol.
Lost me already.
Others think it's the same, but this diss battle pretend to be different. You want a last shot because it's disgusting, right? I admit that I'm a rapper with the boy band with the clock dance, but I'm not tone deaf, you little boy. And blase blase. You know, he mentions Bobby about him when he showed me the money, and blah 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 blah.
He admit that he's jelly.
A little bit.
A little jelly.
A little bit. And yeah. But the thing is, he wrote, but I don't give a fuck, I don't want to fight you. Nah, fuck that shit. Again with that half taking shots, half not taking shots. Nah, go full on hurt feelings. Let's do this. People are gonna have fandom wars anyways. Who gives a shit?
You know what I keep thinking?
People still argue to this day about Jay and fucking Nas. You start off.
Tupac or Biggie.
You start in New York. You start a Jay-Z Nas debate. People will get on it because people like, yo, Ether was Ether. Loop, like come on, just go for it. How are you gonna tell me that Kemi in 2014 had the most genuine diss in K-pop from an idol? Like, she went full on. She was like, fuck that, I'm dissing Bomb, and we going in on everything that Bomb represents, everything that I can hit her with. It's going down. And she did it. She did it.
I can appreciate it.
People hated
it. But
people hated it. People hated it. People hated her. But I appreciate that, you know what, if you get this, and not some shit like, oh, Bomb, I don't like you, but this ain't a diss. But, you know, I don't like your face, but this ain't a diss. Like, don't give me that bullshit. Come at me hard with some real shit. Ravi, get back in the studio and record some shit, because, nah, fuck that. That was... And Bobby needs to go stronger, yo. Fuck these... If he don't really like our rappers, then he needs to, like, you know, get in there. But, you know, he made, like, 4... He mentioned it, like, in 4 different Show Me the Money songs, so... Yo, if you feel a certain way, you know, record it on wax. What are you waiting for? So, but yeah. So, what else happened aside from this? I mean, yo, anyone can diss. I mean, we've been, you know, like, I wouldn't mind if someone dissed B.I. for that whole shit. I mean, everyone Show Me the Money with dissing Bobby and B.I. So, yo, go for it, right? Moving along. Let's see. Alright, we off for dissing. We're going to YG. So YG went on healing camp and apologized for the controversies of YG. Basically, he just said, first, I have to say, I am embarrassed. Things that happened didn't have to happen. I should have managed them better, but I just want to say that I'm once again sorry. And that was like the end of it. That's why, say what you want about YG, he don't know what a calendar is. Motherfucker looks out for you as an artist. You know, Masta Wu is still employed. Motherfucker who is gone for so long like Masta Wu and then comes out with a single with the same label. Like, come on. Like,
Same culture.
that was weird. It was weird. Anyways, that's no. I mean, he got Danny from LA, a Danny from LA job. Like, but he revealed that he's dyslexic. That's starting to make sense. But no, you know what? There's a lot of like billionaires and millionaires that are dyslexic. They totally know how to work the system, not like us schmoes.
Well, God forbid you make him read off a dollar menu.
But still.
Fucked up.
But he doesn't know what his IQ is. He said that if dolphins, I don't know why he brought up, if dolphins are 70, then he'd probably be below that. Fantastic.
So what he's saying is he's clinically retarded.
No, like he's clinically less than a dolphin. That's what he said. That's what he said. Anyways, so 21 was on the season finale of America's Next Top Model, which was some bullshit. Thank God we have DVR. Because if we watched that shit live, we would have had to watch literally like a full half-hour America's Next Top Model.
For a minute and a half.
For like, not even a minute and a half, like 30 seconds of legit 21. And we click on, a lot of bomb close-ups though. Not enough, like barely any Minzy close-ups. Or Darwin. They really, the PD, the producer of America's Next Top Model, loves bomb. Like, showed bomb all out.
That was in April though,
It's true, before she was, she got all real and stuff. Yeah, so that was like, and then Tyra Banks left mid-performance. What the hell?
What a bitch.
Oh my God. Anyways, but
it's her show.
And then they walked to the music.
Backstage. Oh, the music.
And then that was about it. And we're like, okay, I can't believe we just watched that. Anyways, 21's gonna be on SBS Gayo Daejun 2014, but without Bum. Without Bum. Taeyang and Jeff Bernatt, famous for "Can I call you man? Can you call me man? Call you my one and only girl."
Made famous
by every other like Korean artist that's gonna cover a song. Anyways, they're gonna have collaboration, which is in the works. GD and Taeyang revealed that they've only 14 years of friendship. They've only had one fight during a "basketball is my favorite sport. I like to dribble up and down the court." Unless Young Bae starts traveling, then he got. Young Bae actually said that he would get worked in the fight.
Well, you know why, right?
You sure?
No, because GD. We remember he's a little hammer of Ithon.
Mm-hmm.
He's a hammer. They call him the hammer.
Got the long length, the squiggliness. Whereas the dong is just a dong.
It's about to get hard.
So when did their teasers came out for the WWIC Worldwide Inner Circle Conference 2015? It's a fan meeting tour. I don't know what that is. If they're coming to New York, then I guess we gotta strap a GoPro on our chest and interlock fingers with some.
You can do that.
We can totally do that. If they come. But that shit was mad luxurious, that video. Yo, Winter is like probably like the most luxurious
that teaser was amazing.
boy band. Like their image and costume was very luxurious. Let's see, Mino is gonna join Masta Wu and Bobby for their Come Here stage on Inkigayo. We'll react to that.
You know why?
Where?
Because Doki is wearing a crew neck in Fiji.
He
almost falling off the goddamn hammock. Check his Instagram.
Sometimes you just want to say, Doggy, like, cut it out with the English. We get it. We get it. You're cool.
Cut it out.
Anyways, and Mino's cousin, Song Gunhee, or he goes by Gun, is his name, Gun, is in No.Mercy survival show. He's not only is he cousins with Mino, he's in the survival show. Like, yo, and they're rapping. Yo, family ties, man. Family ties. We'll rap about the first episode next week. Haven't watched it yet. Bad news, Psy's daddy. Not his actual daddy.
But
Song daddy. To most likely be postponed to next year. And then Psy's Gangnam Style is so popular, YouTube needs to upgrade their system to accommodate views. I mean, we know all about that.
We just smoked your Bieber. We just smoked your ass Bieber.
Who's watching Gangnam Style? Like, there's a lot of toddlers that just keep watching that shit over and over again. And YG says it's too early to confirm that they're working on a collaboration production with Yuehua.
Which means they are.
You know, the label that's unique is on there. Yuehua. Anyways. So, Jessica was, last time we talked, you know, Packet Hot, and Jessica was there in the crowd, and then she met, you know, a relations specialist in the Venetian Casino, and he went on, you know, he went on record. He was like, "I can't wait for Jessica's solo career." Whoa,
Boom.
Jessica's gonna have a solo career. Say
Boom,
what?
boom,
Huh?
boom,
What?
boom.
Anyways,
But he's still under SM.
so she did a little performance with Ja Rule.
Weird.
I don't know what she performed though. Like I didn't dig in. I didn't be a journalist and dig deeper into what she performed. But I would like to assume that she performed Mesmerize. Girl, your stare, those eyes, then Jessica would say, "Love it when you look at me, baby." And then, you know, Ja Rule would say, "Your lips, your smile, and then Jessica would say, "Love it when you kiss me, baby." You know where I'm going with this? And then Ja would go, "Your hips, your thighs, and then Jessica would say, "Love it when you thug me, baby." Thug me, baby. And then Ja would say, and then, you know, yeah, it would just keep going, and Ja would say, "And I can't deny." And then Jessica would say, "Love it when I'm with you, baby." Yo, where is Ja to make sense of all this? Didn't we say that when Jessica got kicked out of SNSD? We literally said, "Where is Ja?" And you know,
I have a question.
Ja was like, "Hey."
Now, that
Fair for
song
this.
is not Ja Rule's song.
Nah, it's under Ja Rule. It's Ja Rule's song.
Is it really?
Yeah.
God, man. Because the way you doing it, he just smiles and South Star beat. And I was like, is it the smiles and South Star? But the lyrics don't match.
No, it is. It is. That's Ja's song. It's Ja, man. Mesmerize. Ja! Where is Ja?
All I'm saying is Jessica better watch out. 50 like I'm after, huh?
Yo, go to Netizen Buzz and find a Ja Rule article. A netizen said, wrote a whole paragraph about Ja Rule.
I saw that one. I saw that one.
and listed the things that Ja Rule is known for, like harassing girls. I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh.
Harassing girls. And then our favorite, it said, always trying to kill 50 Cent. Like, constantly. Like, "Oh, you thwarted me now, Curtis Jackson." Jeffrey
It's like a fucking Warner Brothers cartoon.
I'm saying. But like, let's see. But that's so funny. Anyways, let's see. What else happened? Oh, Jessica. Fan asked her what her motto in life is. You know what she responded? She said, "Honesty will always get you farther in life than lies ever could. The truth always comes out in the end." Oh my. Similar to what Tayo Kwan said when she got kicked out of SNSD. The truth about what really happened will be known. Still waiting on that, Tayo Kwan.
God damn.
But she won most searched female artist at the Yahoo Asia Buzz Awards. That's a thing. And she was at the same place Tayo Kwan's ex-girlfriend was there. You know. And she said that I want to try out a variety of fields. Personally, singing. I like singing, and I think I would have fun acting too. So if I do get to try them out, I want to do it while keeping a balance. Balance of what? You know, her Blanc and Eclair. She came out with some scarves, man. $200 a pop, B. $200 scarves, B. You ain't about that life. You ain't about that scarf life. Anyways, if you gotta ask how much it is, can't afford it.
You know what I like about Jessica though? If she does act, if you shoot her on this side, evil twin. If you shoot her on this side, good twin.
Very interesting.
Classic.
Very interesting magic there is. And Girls' Generation, first time in Japan, stood in front of fans as 8 members. They're gonna release a single next year. Yo, the pictures to that, pink ocean. They literally, the fans made the roof glow pink. There was so many lights. That's pretty baller, man. I'm not gonna lie on that one. SND did not take a hit this year. at all. So, FX Amber's gonna make a solo debut this coming February for my birthday.
She's singing or rapping.
That's the thing. I feel like they're trying to trick us into thinking she's gonna be like, you know, like the whole tough tomboy type of concept.
She gonna come after
you never
Bobby?
know.
She gonna have a diss track against Bobby too?
She pulled out pink shorts. She pulled out pink shorts in the picture.
Weird.
So things could happen. You know, she could do a total 180 and do the unexpected. You know, people expecting some type of thing from Amber, but yo, she could totally like put on the gown and it could work. But we'll see. She might diss Bobby. So yeah, everything's going on for FX. You know, Victoria. You know, she's on My Sassy Girl too. You know, Sully is in the Forever Vacation. And FX's song is used by the Philippines Department of Health. You know, to stop teenagers from having babies.
Isn't that a good message?
Yeah, but SM's now suing the Philippines. I don't know how that happened, how that's gonna work. And you don't.
Why is it in Korea it's okay to plagiarize people?
You can literally plagiarize the hologram of Michael Jackson and no one will care.
Or plagiarize songs from other
God
countries.
forbid you take something from
them.
But
Right.
you don't fuck around with the Philippines because they will put like a blood feud on you. Listen, we're Filipino. Claire Danes is banned from
That's stupid.
like her movies are banned. Like anything Claire Danes, total ban on Claire Danes just for some shit she said. Like, how dare you, Claire Danes? Like a whole country is beefing with you, Claire Danes. So SM, you watch it. You watch it. Anyways, so Henry is being kept up by Assassin fans, calling him up and like, yo, just throw your phone out the window.
Turn it off.
Yo, but it could be SM though. Anyways,
Yeah, right.
Kyuhyun is clearly getting some, you know, Super Junior cut of money and shit, plus his solo activities and shit, and making some money because he has a 60-room guest house.
A hotel?
It's like a guest house with 60 rooms.
Yeah, but you counting
It's like for tourists and shit.
living room.
No, it's like, and they got a karaoke room, they got a cafe.
Oh, that's a fucking hotel.
Yeah. But he said guest house.
Is it on Jeju Island? No, it's
Myeongdong. Anyways.
Myeongdong.
So S.M.ROOKIES. Not, you know, Taeyong, he was in Red Velvet's music video. A lot of people like Taeyong, but he's a scammer apparently back in his past. He was a past scammer. He would scam people online. And then when you confront him,
on the eBay?
something like that, the equivalent. And then when you confront him, he makes fun of you and says, your mother. he says, oh yeah, like fuck your money. That's basically what he's saying to these people. And you know what? That's not horrible. You know, he is a rapper. I mean, a lot of rappers have been worse criminals than a scammer and a guy who's very rude to you, like on the phone. So people are like, oh, he shouldn't debut. Nah, let the kid live. It's alright. Anyways, yo, if his rhymes are hot, you gotta let him rock. Anyways, so we talked about EXO. They're gonna come in soon, 2015. The Trap Marbles. And, you know, they claim the title best-selling K-pop album of the year, Japan's Tower Records, and Hanteo say most albums, it gotta be EXO. So SM and Kris is having their second round of court mediation, and Luhan and SM are having their first court. Oh, why don't they just get it all over with at the same time? Just have Luhan and Kris hold hands together like and then marbles my ass.
Is SM allegedly black even in China? Is that what's going on?
It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't seem like they got work. Well, it matters like 2 years from now. We'll see what happens 2 years from now. Anyways, is there gonna be a Wonder Girls comeback?
Nope.
I mean, you've been a little hinted, you know, baby hair saying that she's practicing. It could happen. I mean, you know, with like the Wonder Girls with Yubin, Yenny, Lim, and Sunmi, it could happen. But the thing that kind of fucked people up is that Sun, she came out and she was like, oh, I'm gonna devote myself to God. I'm not gonna go back to entertainment, blah 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 blah. She basically just said, you know, she's gonna be you know, like the missionaries. I had, you know how I got to that word? I had to think of missionary.
Oh gosh.
Missionary. She wanted to be a missionary. Basically, she's gonna live the missionary life. And people were like, well, what the fuck? Why did you resign with JYP? What's going on? What the, huh? And JYP's like, hey, whoa, she didn't retire. She's trying to figure shit out.
You know what I didn't tell you?
What happened?
2 weeks ago, I went to JYP's restaurant, Crystal Belly, again. And I didn't see anybody I knew.
Damn it.
But that Wagyu beef was delicious.
Great.
I was hoping she would be there.
She wasn't. Anyways.
As a hostess.
So the person who had the malicious comments against Suzy, basically she told Suzy, you suck, I wish you would die in a car accident, is arrested, motherfucker. It's a chick in her 30s, and she mad that her husband is a big Suzy fan.
That's it?
Yes.
But you can get arrested for that? That's hardcore.
Anyways.
You and I would be in jail.
Well, we don't say that to people, though.
Yeah, we do.
So Nescafé, you know, they're replacing T1000, Lee Byung-hun,
Yes.
with Suzy stickers. Very small Suzy stickers for big Lee Byung-hun pictures. So T1000 is barely covered by Suzy. And like, how come I've been searching on eBay and not one person is selling a sleeve of Suzy stickers? Where them shits at? Black market, come on. Come on, guys. So, and Jackson was actually asked to choose between Guhara, and Suzy for his TV wife. He picked Suzy. He was asked SM or YG. He picked YG. So, yeah. And finally, did you see Miss A's Min's covers of Partition?
You want to get slapped in the face?
Of course you did.
Min is one of my girls, yo. I'm a bias.
I just wanted to say, did you guys see that shit? That shit was fantastic.
I saw the teasers on Instagram. I was like, oh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
So, Bunky, under suspicion of allegedly aiding and drug dealing.
You idiot.
His agency said, nah, no way. But like some dude who said he's a witness or... No, not witness, a direct dude. He said that, oh, Bunky totally sold me ecstasy and meth. I mean, you gotta get how you get it, right? It's hard out here in these streets.
You know, with these contracts.
We can't get on Show Me Love all the time. If, you know, you're trying to, how can we live? Anyways, the police have finished rounding up the circulators of Seo Jisoo's malicious rumors, but they haven't found the first person who started the rumors, and they're still on the hot pursuit.
Jesus.
Sistart is gonna be the stars of Showtime Season 4.
Showtime!
We got Block B, hints at a member will release a solo album before the year comes to an end. But the label was like, iKON and Taeyong will not be releasing some solos. Maybe it's P.O.
Not you two.
So Infinite H announced their comeback. You know, they're coming back. Let's see, FT Island's gonna make a comeback next April.
So they're coming back.
Yes. Okay. Cube Entertainment's Project Girl Group, CLC, aka Cube Girls, made a debut in 2015. It's been 6 years since they had a last girl group with 4 Minute. LOCO and his producer Wall E apologized for using Islamic prayer and act serious.
Did they not learn from MTV?
No, they don't learn. They don't learn nothing.
Jesus.
And WhatsApp has apologized to fans for the use of Islamic symbols during their first stage on Show Champion. No one learns anything. It's just an ongoing cycle. Anyways, J-Tune said it's gonna be difficult to give a definite statement regarding M-Black's future before the year ends. So basically, like, we don't know what's happening. Key East Entertainment denies having talks with Lee Jun. And BTS fans, you know, they got mad because all of a sudden, like, one night, there was a trending hashtag basically that said, kick out J-Hope. BTS, like, randomly, and J-Hope was horrified. It was international K-pop fans, like international antis, like pushing this hashtag randomly, like, what the hell is this? And yeah, so then BTS fans did the whole hashtag You're Perfect J-Hope, and J-Hope felt coming back. I mean, some of those antis, man, they just, you know what? They're just jealous because somebody BTS got a king size penis. Anyways. The G.O.D. Hyung, Park Jun-hyun, was dating a woman 13 years his junior.
Still older than me.
Get it. And Dahee sends her 14th letter of apology to T1000.
Can she just go to jail?
I'm saying.
God damn.
Infinite L complains that he only gets complimented on his looks. I get what you're saying. I get the same shit. Like, they always say, "Oh, Carl, you're so funny," but they keep saying like, "Oh, look at Ray's looks." Like, just gotta appreciate it. Gosh, can't complain like that.
Please comment. Rae Yang is a bastard.
So, Running Man 223, the Workers episode, great. The intro was fucking fantastic. Insane flex stairs. You know, not to be late. They had a bunch of people for this. That's why I'm thinking, like, even though Running Man has low ratings, it's still worth it for SBS to fund this big production.
Keep it going.
They had the flattery pep rally with the weird task of they have to get second place. Just insane. Then they had the name tag ripping with the foreigners, which was pretty crazy. Frenchie did not get his Guangzhou revenge. It is what it is. And at the end of the day, Haha won. Amazingly. That was kind of like a dud at the end. Like, really? We're doing rock, paper, scissors? At least do, like, I don't know.
You
like,
can say it's a dud, but everyone there was loving it, though.
There. Anyways. 224. We got the ladies. Jae-suk and Hangru. Jungkook and Song Gunhee look great. Guangzhou and Jun So-min. Gary and Kim Soo-jin.
She's a beast.
Great.
She's a beast.
Haha and Lee Sung-kyung. And Suk-jin and Ji-hyo. Gary, Guangzhou's girl.
Yeah.
Allegedly. This is a great episode.
Yeah, it was fun.
Just the first part, the diving board, and Gayo was like, yo, she was very charming with her deep voice. Like, I would have been charmed also. Like, oh my. Oh my.
Even Jae-suk's like, oh.
And what else happened? And I like the cold group was like, wait, what is the summer group doing? Oh, like they were first complaining, they're like, oh, we're not complaining anymore. Then we had the basketball thing. Gary doesn't wear tights.
Doesn't have tights. He almost showed.
The stairs was climbing the stairs was hilarious.
Yeah.
And it all came to a head when Gio asked, "Have you seen Suk-jin open?" Goes on the 7th floor. He passed away on the 7th floor. That was great. And yo, Gary and Kyung Soo-jin was not fucking around. They ripped everyone's back, which was great. That was a great episode, actually. Turn Superman 51, Sarang at the park with a crazy ass slide. Triplets driving. You kind of see the Daehyun is kind of crazy. And Monse was reversing and shit. It was really good. And they were eating, of course. Haru pitching. And the twins at the ballet, doing ballet. This was insane. 52, Haru and girls just want to have fun. They're on vacation because they're not going to be on the show anymore. Triplets with Sean. Sean is an amazing human being with children. That's crazy. He's like a wizard. Twins around both are at farms, and the twins, they had that moment when they're at the toy store, and they're like, your favorite moment, when they're like, hey, where's Robocar Polly? And so it was like, right there.
Really? Where?
53 and 54 are out, but we'll talk about that. We want to keep it to KBS World type thing, but we've seen 53, 54. So best show, Roommate still, even though it's on a Tuesday.
Those Thursday.
It's on a Tuesday, we get the transition on like Wednesday, Thursday. So, Roommate 30, they watched their own show.
It's funny.
And Jungkook's girlfriend showed up. And we learned that people actually believe that if you put alcohol in your hair, it'll grow back. No. Which, if that was true, everyone, like a lot of people would be alcoholics just to try to grow their hair. And they had the whole climbing stairs business, which was literally fucking insane. It's just utterly insane. Then this is the one where they pranked Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't down for that type of shit. That's fucking bullshit. Like, to do that is insane.
I didn't like that.
I didn't like that at all. Then we got, let's see, 31. They had to make tofu. They had to grind some beans. Rohei felt kind of sensitive about the whole thing, and his friends went OD crazy. I'm totally shipping Jackson Youngji. If Jackson doesn't want to do it, like, yo, I don't have respect for him if he doesn't just go out with Youngji. Like, he just do it. Sukchun came in with some problem solving. Sunny has a hard time beating Girls' Generation. So hard.
It makes sense.
And Gukju so hard. And Seo so hard. Everyone's having such a hard... The grass is never greener on the other side. Everyone just has problems. The world is...
My favorite is just Sukchun's like... This is only for...
yeah, he was really feeling like Kangjin. Sukchun.
So it's only for Kangjin. That's not for you. This is for Kangjin.
But next guest is going to be JYP.
Oh, that's going to be great.
JYP. The thing I like about the Roommate is that people like Nana was on this episode.
Or
Junyoung was on the episode. There's people who aren't on the episode. Like there was episodes where Gukju wasn't there, but you don't notice it because no one has to really carry it, and no one notices that Minwoo's not there.
I did though. I was like, where's Minwoo? He got me last episode.
Not there, man.
I was like, where is he at?
But yeah, this has been Rae.
Carlo.
Act like you know. Laugh once. Like, laugh twice. Comment. Like 3 times. Wait, I got it wrong. Laugh once. Like, laugh twice. Share. Laugh 3 times. You haven't already. Subscribe.
Just unsubscribe.
Act like you know what's going on. Yeah, so tell us what you guys think. Is Rae Yang a bastard?
Hashtag
what do you think about
Rae Yang?
If you guys don't like what I said, basically I only said it about the dissing thing, please write a rhythmic diss in our comments and I will diss you back about your moms and shit. And yeah, that's about it.